everyone, welcome back to Batman Return to Arkham Asylum. And when we last left off, I promised that I would use this the Ultra Bat Core, and now I will. There you go, I pulled down a wall. And for anyone who was wondering why I said part 9 instead of final part, because I did mention in a previous video that I'd probably go until I finish this, I had actually forgotten where I was. Now that I remember where I was, I know that there's no way in hell that I'm going to fit this and the end where I defeat Joker in one video, because like I said, the system that I use limits me to about 50 minutes. Well, 59 roughly. But it won't let me go over 60 minutes. And I doubt I'll even get this under 60 minutes. So, what I'll basically do is it will be this part 9, and then it will be the final part. Basically though, a heads up, at the end of this video I will do what I usually do and go back over and see if there's anything that I missed, which of course I know there's stuff I missed because I couldn't get it without the Ultra Bat Claw. Now I have the Ultra Bat Claw, I can go get it. And another heads up for the final part, when I defeat Ivy, I will then sort of transition to any stuff that I've missed, because that will be the final part and I don't want to leave anything behind. Plus I promised that I would leave in the fact that you can hear Riddler getting arrested, so I need to finish all that stuff up anyway. So yeah, in the next part we'll finish up with all the tapes. We'll find out who the spirit of Amadeus Arkham is, even though I know who it is. But yeah, basically it will be the final video. Absolutely final. So basically what I mean by that is that it will be the end of the tapes, it'll be the end of the Spirit of Amadeus Arkham thing, and it will be, you know, just fully walkthrough finished. Nothing left unturned. But the thing is, I do need to defeat Ivy to actually access certain areas to get certain tapes and stuff, so I'll just wait until after I've defeated her, then I'll actually go over everything again, see if I've missed anything, which is more likely that I would have. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a riddle in the area that I have to be for Joker's goons. That way I can just sort of either jump down from where I am if I'm up high, or just walk towards them while you're hearing, you know, Riddler get arrested. When that happens as well, I will remain quiet so you can hear every little detail of Riddler getting his ass kicked by the popo, the police. But
Oracle, we've got another problem.
Having been sidetracked, let's now focus on the video that we're on.
Nothing that simple. I'm at the main sewer junction, and it appears to be polluted with Titan. Why? What's he doing now?
Of course you're going to look into it, Oracle. If you didn't, you wouldn't be doing your job. Because basically Oracle is the IT girl. Everyone knows that. Sorry as well if I do end up ranting a lot, but I tend to forget stuff from previous videos, or forget to say something in a previous video, and then, you know, it just goes off.
But it shouldn't trouble
me ranting, that is not me sort of, you know what I mean.
No, but go ahead.
Joker's pumping all the waste product from the Titan process into that chamber. It acts as a kind of natural storage tank. Once it's full, it releases the water into the Gotham River. Normally, it's safe, but
this time it's full of Titan. How do I stop it?
I'm working on it.
You can't stop it. Slightly embarrassing thing. I have actually forgot how to get up. I think it's... Knowing me, my luck, it's going to be something very bloody simple. Struggling to remember here. Oh, I remember. See? Very simple.
According to the plan,
That could have saved a lot of time if I had just simply remembered.
The first is directly above you.
I'll shut them all down.
What will happen if this Titan stuff reaches Gotham?
It won't reach Gotham.
Now for a very good trick. Not that. With this next bit, you have to pull that wall off. But what I'd recommend is pull the wall off and then do what I do. You'll see. Watch this. Get over here! So yeah, basically do that and you don't have to actually fight them. You do have to fight him, however, but you can simply do this. Countering, elbow him. Yes, it is Batman down here.
Well, enjoy it while you can. These caves will be your tomb.
Somehow I doubt they'll be my tomb.
Patient interview, Valen Jones. Progress has been slow. What happened back in that house?
Just business.
Business? What kind of business practices result in a house full of mutilated corpses?
I don't like having my time wasted. Someone doesn't pay. They need a lesson. They owed me.
So you killed them, tore up their bodies. The police never found all the pieces.
They should have looked in the sewers.
Are you saying you hid them there?
After a while. Usually takes about 8 hours. Time to go, Brock. Get up.
See? Croc eats people. Also, the best thing to do with these two guys is pretty much the same. Ultra Bat Claw. And unconscious. Well, stunned. Now they're unconscious. Alrighty then. To the left. Wait, no, the right.
He's down there with you, making you
I literally don't care which one I go in first. It's pretty much the same. You just have to go in both areas anyway. Because of course we're shutting down the system, the water system. Alright, 7 hostiles, all armed. Let's see if we can do this without getting spotted. And the gargoyles don't seem to be rigged, so that will help me. Do I do best? Right. This one's going to be difficult because I kind of need the one in front of the grate to move. And I need that guy down there not to see me, just in case. Because the last time I opened this vent, when I was playing on like my non-YouTuber save, he turned around, noticed me, and started shooting me. But your boy has a plan. This won't knock anyone out, but it will at least get anyone's attention so that I can actually slip past. Right, into the vent. Just making sure everyone's where they're supposed to be. And boom. Booyah. And now he'll go up there I need him not to spot me. Right, now that his back's turned, go, 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 go. Push the grate off. Just sort of back up for safety. Yep, no one's gonna notice me. Maybe they are actually, I'm not too sure. I think I have a plan. I think I have a plan, but it might not work. Fuck it, let's try it anyway. Just slip over the arms. Just need to slip round and pull that wall off. Because if you pull the wall off, it will get their attention. It always does. Now, that should get everyone's attention, and then I can slip underneath those two. Right, now I can do what I wanted to do. First take the grate off, because this will be my exit route, because they're all going to come over here in a minute. Ultra Backclaw, riddle me this. What happens when you remove a floor while people are standing on it? That! Right, now I can make my grand escape. And now I can plan to do what I do best. String people up. Have them dangle there like a salami. And I know how to lure one in.
Wait up! I'll watch your back.
Sonic Batarang, do your thing. Just hang upside down.
One of you better be watching my back.
Come get some. And dangle.
What are you doing? Ah!
Nighty night. And number 2.
What are you doing?
Well, that's 2 of them. I don't know how the hell I'm going to take everyone else out. I guess I could lure him over this way by pulling this wall off. That should get their attention. And I can just simply do this. And that should be everyone. Yep. That is everyone. Just get the riddle trophy. And do that Spirit of Amadeus Arkham thing for the that was behind the wall that I pulled down. Simple. It's the simplest things in life that are good.
I had a sudden pang of conscience. I sought counsel from my priest on the choices I had made. I asked him if it was a sin to kill in order to save a life. The holy man said all life was sacred, but a judgment would not be upon my soul if I acted to save another. I left the confessional with my soul uplifted, convinced more than ever I am doing a service not only to mankind, but to God as well.
Yeah, I think he went to the wrong priest. Because if a priest is going to tell you that, yeah, you can kill someone as long as you save another, I mean, I get it. I mean, if you're killing someone to save another life, yeah. The thing is, though, he's not killing to save other people's lives. He's just very, very deluded.
That's the first pump disabled.
Great. Only 2 more to find.
And even at that, A priest wouldn't tell you that. They tell you to knock that ass out. And then take them to the police. Yeah, there was no way these punks were gonna get the best of me, because I've been practicing. Kind of. Then again, there was only 2 of them, so that's not exactly a great test. Although I did do a challenge challenge thing before I did this, so that I could get back into the sort of combat groove a bit. Didn't help much, to be honest. No wall is safe now that I have the Ultra Batarang. Batclaw. Screwed that up. It is going to be a lot easier now that I have the Ultra Batclaw. Well, I'm just finding these tapes left, right and centre. Because here's another one.
Last night, the patient was pacified after a breakout attempt. Gardier and Cash is in hospital. Reports state that the patient attacked Cash and in the struggle consumed his left hand. Cash is lucky to be alive. He lost a lot of blood.
Me too. I nearly choked on that bony hand of his.
That's disgusting. He could have died.
He's just food to me. And once I get a taste, I want the rest of the meal. You know what I mean.
Get him out of here. Now.
Got your scent too, lady. I'll see you around. Tick, tock, tick, tock.
And that, everyone, is how Officer Cash lost his hand. It was a breakout attempt. Knowledge. Right, I need to take out the gunman first, so I need to get back over there. And aim for the gunman. Perfect. Now, despite the fact that I've actually been practicing, I may actually still get hit in the face like that, but I think I'm getting better. Not that it's freaking gonna matter at this point, although there is a lot of combat at the last sort of leg of the game, because you know it's a Batman game, so it is more likely that I will need to get better to make sure that I don't die by getting sucker punched every few minutes. These criminals infuriate me. I hate them. What the hell happened there? Why is this game so glitchy? For anyone who's like just joining the channel and like haven't seen any of the other ones, go see the other parts to this series, because I think it was one of the first parts I did. I didn't even punch this guy and I still managed to knock him out for some reason. You'll see me like do the punch thing, well, Batman do the punch thing and it not hit blatantly and he still gets knocked out. I'll probably do that at some point, because those, for anyone who knows me, you know that that upgrade symbol irritates me if it's still there. I want it removed.
I know you're down there, Bats. Ruining my plans. Oh, stay where you are. I'm sending down a token of my displeasure. Oh gosh, I hope it doesn't hurt you too badly.
To be fair, I don't really think that Batman gives two craps about Joker's displeasure. Right, that's that done. We've got one more upgrade to do. That will most likely be when I'm not recording. That I actually managed to get that. Maybe. Wrong button. So I gotta press the right button. Now, the aim of this one pretty much is use the Titan to knock them out. Press the wrong button again. Bloody buttons. I hate these buttons. That's one of the reasons why. Bitch slap. Right into the electric gate and all. And again, I have mentioned this before, but I swear I absolutely am certain that those gates are very high voltage enough to kill someone. I mean, it might not be, it might only be strong enough to knock them out, considering that all it actually does is knock them out. Will everyone please stop hitting me? I'm sick of people hitting me. Well, that was just unfortunate, the fact that I'd hopped in towards the bloody Titan. What I need to do is get rid of the Titan first and then get rid of everyone. Unless I can actually use the Titan to get rid of everyone. This Titan is just bitch slapping everyone. I'm not sure why he's actually swinging side to side instead of actually trying to go over his back and actually get Batman off. I mean, you'd think that would be the more smarter solution. Instead of like swatting side to side, sort of reach round your back and then grab his head and throw him off. It would just make more sense. That's all I'm saying. It would just make more sense. And that should be the end of the Titan. Yep, that's the end of the Titan. Now for these guys. Broken leg. Cheap shot. I'm really miscalculating when to counter these bloody things. As you can probably tell due to the fact that you can see me getting hit. Catch! You're a terrible catch. And in the face. Alright, now to get out of this area. Using our good old friend the Ultra Batclaw. And that's one. Oh. I'm seriously doing well.
I watched in silence as he brought in the woman. Her skin now a venomous green. The wanton creature no longer looked like a human being, much less a woman. The Bible says, "Suffer not a witch to live." Yet he has once again delivered this female atrocity to our care. Once I have dealt with the monster, I think it will be time to see if green wood does, in fact, burn.
Ivy may be a criminal, but that's just cruel. I really hope he dies. I mean, if anyone has guessed, he was talking about Ivy. I hate him so much. Ridiculous. But yes, as I was saying before I actually activated that thing, it seems that I'm doing well as regard to, you know, like finding the tapes, finding the Spirit of Amadeus Arkham shite. Alright, now this should be the last wall, and then we should be out into the fresh air once again. Although technically I think Ivy's technically polluted it with her pheromones. Oh joy, another wall. No ultra bat claw for this though. Good old fashioned explosive gel. What has Ivy done?
Stop her now.
I think she's still in the gardens where you left her.
I mean, I love Ivy, but what the hell has she done?
Walking into a trap.
That's what she thinks.
That girl is way too obsessed with plants. Then again, she is Poison Ivy and she's supposed to be.
This island belongs to me.
I think that's what a doctor is in as well. Because she is actually Dr. Pamela Isley. So I think her area of expertise was actually plants, basically. I don't know what the technical term for it is. What I'll probably do is when I'll actually end the... What the hell do you want? Shit at it. Stupid psychos. But as I was saying, when I end this video, I'll probably go around finishing the rest of these off so I don't have to do them in the next part. That way, it gives me less to do. Then again, I'll probably only do these up until I have like fully upgraded everything. Then I probably won't bother with the rest of them. Because to be fair, I'm only really doing this so that I can get the XP. Also, wanted to let everyone know that when I get around to doing my Arkham City walkthrough for Batman Return to Arkham, no idea why I did that, by the way. I actually have the Catwoman half of the story, so it will be a complete story, and I will try and play as Catwoman as often as I can, which means also that Ivy will actually be in the Arkham City walkthrough. Just for anyone who knows, she is only in the Catwoman half of the story.
We will become the most powerful.
If you don't have the Catwoman thing, you can't actually play as Catwoman, basically. So yeah, you just can't basically play as her. Alright guys, this is the part of the video where I simply transition to all the tapes of mist.
Sitting in the darkness outside of his cell, I watched the crazed twitching, listened to the disgusting words that came from his mouth. How can I let a dirty animal like this live? He is the cancer I have sworn to protect the city from. Curse me for a fool! How could I not see it until now? The monster had a confederate. I hid in the darkness near his cell, and saw with my own eyes one of the doctors whispering to him. She looked at him through the transparent barrier with tenderness, with, dare I say, desire. My skin crawled with revulsion as she kissed the glass. Fighting the urge to dash the woman's head through the glass, I let her continue. The damnable clown might have shared secrets with her that would be useful once the mad dog has been executed. I'm sure the woman will reveal what she knows to me. If not willingly, then certainly under electronic persuasion. After that, a lobotomy, I think. Unfortunate for one so young. But her lust has put the reputation of Arkham at stake. Yes, a lobotomy. The very thing. There is no other way to ensure her silence in this regrettable matter. Yet again, I found myself watching him. No one can provide a cure. He laughs in the face of those who try. Amadeus would not have let him live. And neither should I. One last sip of cognac, and I was ready. He watched as I entered the cell. He smiled as I showed him the knife. I told him how I will use it, how I will cleanse this city. And then, terror. I was paralyzed. I struggled. I screamed, but I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his horrible porcelain face, and I heard the filth fall from his mouth. He laughed and called me that horrible name.
Care to tell me how these got in my office?
Simple, really. I put them there. Why? You don't like flowers?
I think the guards would be interested to know you've been out of your cell.
Oh, if you really were going to tell, you already would have.
How do you know I haven't already?
Sweet, I like you. I really do. Even your name. Rework it a bit and we get...
Harley Quinn, like the clown. I know, I've heard it before.
It's a name that puts a smile on my face. It makes me think there's someone here I can relate to. Someone who might like to hear my secrets.
Really? Go on.
Not here, my dear. Too many ears and eyes. Come back tonight. I'll be ready for you. He's crazy, you know.
Who? Batman?
No, Santa Claus. Of course, Batman. Always Batman. I've seen it in his eyes. Screaming mad stalkers. And dishonest. Hiding his face behind a fright mask. Well, no masks for me. I have nothing to hide. I laugh at the cruel absurdity of the world. But Batman, he's got them all fooled. He's made them think he can make a difference, that he can actually make things better. And the joke of it is, they all believe it.
The police?
The police, the media, the frickin' junior rangers. Every last sack of walking meat in this urban cesspool. Listen, sweets. Batman knows we're all on the same funhouse slide into madness. Why won't he admit it? He's up there in his belfry laughing at us. And the real gag is the miserable liar is allowed to run free while I'm in here.
That's really incisive.
Then you understand, don't you? You know why I do what I have to do. You know Gotham's only real savior is me.
I got what you wanted.
You did? I mean, good. How did you smuggle it in? Actually, I don't want to know. So are you ready to stop that evil, murdering bat once and for all?
Of course I am. He needs to pay for what he's done to you.
Give it here then, quickly. Come on, Doc. We've got ourselves of the Vatican.
Doc's outputting. Say hello to your new and improved Harley Quinn.
Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I have been GamerMadness. I will see y'all in the next video of mine. And I will try and get the next part of this walkthrough to you as soon as possible. And as always, this is
Game over.